Make sure that's paused. Make sure chat's on.
I'm gonna wait to start watching until after I finish downloading to keep it up speed-wise.
Alright, Norbert, how do we play the Weird Paradox multiplayer?
The first thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to all get in the game. Give me just a minute because I need to ferry a guildie over the ocean real quick.
Like I said, you two can play on your own then while this, since I'm probably gonna take all stream to download this.
Probably won't stream. Hello, Yui. I probably won't stream for like my usual 3 hours. Maybe something like 1 or 2. How is the Yui?
Meow.
Oh no.
Yes.
It was war. After all.
I don't know if they've heard this sound, but they need to hear this one.
We call these things chips instead of crispity, crunchy, munchy, cracker jack, snacker, nibblers.
Took a greater toll on you than
I'm still a fan of that one. I will protest if that one ever gets removed.
If you are recovered, we must begin at once to seek the other pieces.
Whose sentient hand do I have in my fucking arm?
I
Think of Hydra Yui?
manifest the same.
What are you talking about?
Did you do all of the story quests?
Gear up.
No.
Look around. Tell me when you are ready.
Did you do the new war?
Oh, isn't it a fucking
All his horses, all
the Lotus's
his
hands?
men.
Yes.
The sooner you find the pieces,
I knew it
the
was.
sooner
My brain
you
just
get out
like,
of
are you
this
sure?
place.
I think the only story quest I haven't done is the Limbo Paradox and that stupid event kid thing.
How'd you end up here anyway?
Hello, Josky.
The eye of
Would you like
the
to join?
storm.
We have 1 slot.
I'm not sure if I was dead or alive at the time.
Did you say you have one sword?
I said I have 1 slot.
Nah, it's been too long for me.
It's only
Maybe I was
3-player
on that
teams?
ship,
Why does
or
my
maybe
phone keep turning on? Say
It's
it.
it's 4-player teams, but
Then you got 2 slots.
You're a
we're
slut.
probably gonna make it friends only, I guess. I don't really care.
Thrax will reset the spiral the moment he senses a Warframe.
Like I said,
on the
I'm gonna take
surface.
forever. I'm only at 13% for
We'll save
updates,
that
so...
for the
That's faster than
Undercroft.
I expected.
This should at least give you a fighting chance against his false stacks. He's in a mood. See for yourself.
He's in a mood.
You have anger, Thrax. And because he is a creature of emotion, his world
What's this blue
follows.
motherfucker?
From the Duviri tales,
If it's blue, it's an enemy.
the Prince of Fire.
What?
Humans are not supposed to be blue, so very clearly it's an
In
enemy.
the story, the
What if they're
king's
blue
men
bloods?
had blades of molten steel.
There's no such thing as a blue blood if they're human.
Oh, that imp has gone too damn
Well, I
far
mean,
this time.
You do have blood that is blue in your body, it's just deoxygized, or whatever it's called.
Then it's alien to me, and I will exsanguinate it.
And get my goods back.
I forgot
I
how
see.
to play melee in this mod.
Mod!
I mean, this
Mode.
expansion.
So, you can have full melee, or you can have gun with quick melee. If you have full melee, you have quick gun, and quick gun is kinda trash, because the animation is just too long. but I mean, it's usually good enough.
Use a good game, like, you know what they should do? Ow, fuck. That. I don't know what the fuck I was actually saying. I dropped my phone and I forgot everything. I just remembered at some point I gotta. I guess if they're ever gonna release either a mod or an actual expansion for Bannerlord to let you do a cooperative campaign.
I wanna play the Warhammer mod.
For the Warband?
Yeah. Or Bannerlord.
I do too. The problem, last time I saw though, it was actually not updated for the current edition version.
Hi, Chen.
Which kind of disappointed me because I want to, you know, play. I want to play the Warhammer mod.
Rose, so too did his
You're gonna
fire,
laugh. I want to be a
his
beastman.
indignation,
Of course you do.
his
Fucking animal.
anger.
What can I say? I like him in Total War.
The blasted undercroft.
And that's not a joke either. I actually
Nothing
legitimately
but
like
a
playing the beastman.
haphazard mass of chaos under the Imp's rule. Get
They're
a
probably my
portal
second favorite
open.
faction in that
I
game.
have had enough.
Loading's angry.
We are
Hello,
fixing
Eli.
this mess.
God damn, the moment I look away from the screen.
Hello.
Huh?
Hello, fire. The
Hello.
other fire, the cooler fire.
Good. How are you guys?
Yes.
Streaming Warframe for the first time ever.
Well, she is. I'm sitting here waiting for it to download just so I can actually watch the stream. Or not download the update.
Nice.
I forget it was one of those things where
The
you,
longer
even
you
though
can
the
keep
Steam
this
says it's up to
undercroft
date, it's not actually up to date.
manifestation active, the greater the gains
It's got its
for
own
the other
separate
side.
Yeah, it's weird.
Be aware. Falling
I had actually been
enemies
planning
may
on playing
drop
Black Desert
valuable
Online
life.
originally. I've been going to play it with a friend, but then I never played it with them.
I love many things about the game, but god damn, the enhancement system is total bullshit.
I have one important question. Outfit management. Are the outfits good?
You're talking about the MMO that has graphics as a focus. The
What
answer
MMO?
is yes.
But does it have a system where you can retain the look no matter what you actually wear?
Yes.
Yes.
What are you talking
It
about?
has
Black
an
Desert?
outfit system and a gear system per se.
Good.
Life support
Hello,
has
Kana.
been activated.
That's the important thing.
I'm popular today too.
Yeah, I know.
Are you ever
You guys-
not?
Normally they spread out more coming in. You guys gonna do a mission?
I thought you were so dumb.
I've just gotten off of the ocean venture, so I'll be getting on momentarily.
Right.
Yes.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but gravity will break them faster.
Hello, Jarski.
Not if gravity doesn't hurt.
Berkeley. No, I have this ones. Like a little psychopath that I am.
Well, you just kind of sit around, swing the sword,
Finally, you
bam, you're dead.
What the fuck is that?
That is an enemy. So
Oh, it's
finally,
Life support
I'm very happy you finally admit you are a psychopath. Or no, not psychopath. Fuck. You finally admit you are a tiny little.
I didn't turn the game down far enough. I can hear nothing.
She is very tiny.
You're tiny.
I am not tiny. I am big.
Hey, y'all go big.
Dragon, holy dragon.
Why am I so popular
dragon.
today? My chat's full, my VC's full, what's going on?
Accidentally went viral.
Oh no.
Only life support will appear. Use it only as
Depending on how you think of that, it could either be really good or really bad.
I just thought the most cursed idea.
Oh,
Again.
What do you mean again? I never have cursed ideas.
not again.
See, she knows.
I don't have cursed ideas.
Again?
Except for this idea. And this idea is to start pulling any pictures of Zoe's PNGs or Zoe pics.
Bruh.
I think you activated my fight or flight response. I just felt a shiver down my spine.
I am so happy that I didn't hear what the fuck you just said.
Good. Very good.
Don't worry.
Extremely good.
It's on stream, so it's on permanent record as the official name.
Ah, shit, he's right.
Not if I delete the stream.
Whoa.
Hey, whoa now.
One of Zoe's favorite games was Warframe, so clearly she's never going to stream it, and she's going to delete the one time she tries.
Oh, y'all
Actually,
played
my-
Warframe?
Yeah.
Look up the gift of the Lotus reward. I see. Okay.
I was going to say, if you want to play Warframe with them, go ahead.
You're just trying to get out of it like you always do.
I'm not trying to get out of it. I'm saying I'm still waiting for the update. I can wait. I can wait you.
I'm probably not going to be on the
Tears, bro. Tears.
Wait, so who all was playing?
Right now, right now it's Zoe and
I was supposed to be playing, but I have to wait 20 minutes for the damn update.
Okay, hear me out. What if I will offer a certain devil a small fraction of my horde?
Now,
I'm thinking
anger is a
0.0000000000001% of my horde.
friend and foe alike.
In return, to upgrade your Wi-Fi temporarily.
Temporarily?
Well, I can't do it permanently. I'd have to drop a couple zeros for that.
The imp's grown
How do you
suspicious.
temporarily increase someone's
Spies approach even now.
I was going to say,
paying
break
for the
the
higher
law.
subscription.
Ah, I see.
I was gonna say Zoe's Wi-Fi is fine.
Yeah, I'm not the one having the issue here.
Oh, I know.
Extreme stream quality.
I am offering our fellow Voidling, well, Voidling friend here, a tiny fraction of my horde.
Yeah, no, I don't control the Wi-Fi, and if I had the horde, I'd just steal it all.
That's why I had to make it such a small fraction just in case. Ooh,
Too late. Too late, it's vanishing before your eyes.
no. It's a Crunchwrap Supreme in my closet.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm also going for the bean, cheese, and rice burritos you forgot about in your sock drawer.
Friends
Oh,
and
no.
family were scorched and
They're a little
retreated
crunchy
away
now.
from him.
Actually, wait a minute, I
So
have a
his
burrito in there.
rage became like a stone in his
You actually
chest,
have a
weighing him down.
Oh, no, okay, phew. Sorry, I thought I wanted to make sure, but I do remember specifically the other day, I got a burrito,
Yeah, put it in the
and
sock
I
drawer.
wanted to hide the fact that I was getting ready to eat something from someone, so, in my house, so I just, stuffed it in my sock drawer, but it has been eaten. All that is left is the wrapper. I don't know why I didn't throw this away yet.
Allows chaos to brood under his
It's because of those
very
frogs.
nose. If I had my way, I'd have all those undercroft.
I have two tree frogs now, named Joey and Chandler,
Get in there.
and they're spoiled.
Find out what's wrong this time.
I think I like loading.
Hey, 50%.
Mostly
Nice.
just because it keeps screaming for no reason.
It is good to know that Dargon's horde is a burrito in his sock drawer, though.
Void angels to besiege
Oh,
the
not
That's a
void
small
angels.
fraction of my horde.
undo what their claws
Very
How many
small
sock
fraction.
drawers do you have?
do
How many sock drawers do you... Do you know how big the socks are for a dragon? I have a drawer, a sock.
You can fold them up. You can fit like multiple in there. What the fuck are you doing? Trying to clothesline them so horizontally?
I mean, sometimes when I put the stuff through the washer, the scales don't get out. So, you know, you just kind of lay them flat and let the nature sorts out.
You grab the tip and you shake the scales out. Then you sell the scales.
Hey, yo, last time I tried selling scales, a lot of people got, well, let's just say...
You sell them in water. You sell them as tea. You can just say Dragon Boy tea water.
True, but the last time I did that and stopped, then now the penguins are in trouble.
They deserve it. Keep going.
No, they're tiny. They look like tiny children that want to ask their date to prom.
That's exactly why they deserve it. Promise for losers.
I hate fucking closing void ruptures.
Hey,
Yeah, that sucks.
I take personal offense to that.
Stop rupturing void then, void.
I can't help it. I eat Dargon's sock drawer burritos and I have to rupture.
Hey, whoa!
Doesn't
Don't
sound
start
very
rupturing because of my sock drawer.
Well, it was that or the crunch wrap, but I feel like that'd be worse.
I mean, depending upon which sock drawer you go into.
I think I kept mine. I think I kept some of my secret stuff in my pants drawer when I had one.
At least it's not timed. At least with time.
I mean, if it makes you feel better,
No, it doesn't.
I have 6 drawers in my site right now, and 5 of them have weapons.
Okay, that doesn't make me feel better.
What do you mean that doesn't make you feel better? They're weapons.
I said that does.
Oh, okay.
Because that means now I have the weapons to do whatever I want.
Nah, not true. I only offered you access to the sock drawer. The sock drawer happens to be the one that I don't keep weapons in, because that's my food stash.
You keep socks in there, that's good enough. All I need is socks and baking soda and I can beat you.
Socks and baking soda?
Baking soda gets very heavy.
True. But
And
like,
actually that's a good, if you work outside a lot, you get stinky feet. It's actually a good way to deodorize your shoes.
do it.
Either baking soda or baking powder. Can't remember which, but you fill socks with it and stick it in the shoes. It absorbs the scent.
Fun fact, did you know that if you mix baking soda and powdered sugar together, it's a very good way to get rid of ants? Because ants can't tell the difference between the particles of powdered sugar and the baking soda.
To be fair, I
When
can't
they
tie
eat the baking soda, it causes the acid in their stomachs to rapidly expand, and then all of a sudden you have a bunch of tiny little fireworks.
Oh, would that work on a human?
That sounds horrifying.
That's amazing.
Wait, does that work on a human?
What the hell?
At that small of a scale, no.
How much
But I
baking
do
soda
know-
do you need?
Well, I would suggest, if you're planning on using this on a human model, I would suggest upgrading to the pure sodium package.
You gotta see if Walgreens sells pure sodium.
Yeah, metallic. I would upgrade to the metallic sodium package because that'll definitely make them pop. And if you don't have a test subject, you can always throw it in the water and watch that fun little reaction.
How much, like a pound or?
I would say about the size of the average human fist.
So a pound should work. And get it for $30.
There you go. Pure sodium metal, right?
What is? Let me see what this is.
In his
Goddamn
heart,
Amazon.
Loden knew he was
Sodium
angry with his own
molybdate, so not
powerlessness,
pure sodium metal.
and no amount of
Ooh,
screaming
unfortunately that
could
won't work. You
remedy
need
that.
pure sodium metal because the reaction of it bonding to the water is what causes the reaction.
What about
It's the boom.
99%?
99% you might be fine with, as long as it's relatively pure. I do have an alternative too. This one's a little cheaper on the budget.
Good, because this is $130 for 500 milligrams, or 500 grams.
You take dry ice, right? Wait, are we streaming right now?
Yes.
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 I shouldn't say this recipe probably on a stream.
Probably.
Probably.
Not.
Feel free to message it to me, though.
I mean, technically, like, I think I've mentioned before that I know some recipes that, like, I probably shouldn't, but, like, hey, that's what happens when you grew up with a family in the military.
I was gonna say, I think I have, you know what, never mind, I'm not gonna say what recipe book I have, but it's
Can
not
we talk
the
about
one
something
you're
besides
thinking.
recipes?
Ooh, speaking of recipes, actually,
It's actually for alcohol.
I just had tonight, and it's one of my
He
favorite
became an
recipes,
enemy to even
Caribbean
himself.
pork jerk kebabs.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Basically, you take chunks of tenderloin, you wrap them in bacon, put them on a kebab skewer, and then you take this little special sauce, this Caribbean jerk sauce. You know, now that I say that out loud, I kind of want to stop talking about the recipe.
I was gonna say, it sounds good so far.
But yes, you take that, grill it, get a nice little char on the bacon. It'll have a little bit of that chewy, a little bit of that crunchy, just the right amount of flavor. Cook that up on a grill, and while you're cooking that up, throw some pineapple in your oven with a little bit of brown sugar and cinnamon on top. Good.
Master Jargon, you must send me all the recipes, and I mean all.
All the recipes?
All. Put yourself on the list. Oh, shit.
It's
I'm
bold
not-
of you to assume that as someone who borderline rivals the IRS, that I'm not already on several.
I just realized I forgot to resub.
How could you?
I know, how could I? How dare I get used to having it automatically do it for me?
There's horses now?
Your horse.
And right.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
sad.
if you're the right person, I might be a mount, but I don't think that... Wait, not in that what? Wrong context.
Alright then. Someone's gonna
Keep
have
going.
to go mount the dragon.
So,
Keep going. I want to hear you dig a deeper hole. Makes it easier to mount.
so like,
Fuck.
I could have been a good king.
you know, I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna retreat back to my...
Sock drawer.
Everyone hates me!
Yeah, so I'm gonna curl up in my giant sock drawer.
Oh, that's a shame. You're gonna leave my impression.
Well, I'll tell you what, if it makes you feel any better,
No, it doesn't.
I can throw in one of my mini octopus plushies.
I am
Many.
willing to accept this offer.
Excellent. Do you want a Great Pacific, a Mimic, a Blue Ring Octopus?
Oh fuck, those are three really good options. I don't fucking know.
I do have one that's from Japan, but like I'm not sure if that's PG-13.
When you are ready.
I mean, it's an octopus. I'll take it. I'd probably go for the Great Octopus if I had a Great Pacific Octopus if I had a choice.
Fair enough, fair enough. Good choice, good choice.
I got enough tiny stuffies.
I got the leg.
I understand, believe me. I have, sitting on my desk, 2 octopi. The bird,
we're born
Bastion's
with
bird, Gynamede from Overwatch.
An instinct like any other.
Gumi from Pokemon.
Like
Mimikyu
squinting at the
from
sun
Pokemon.
or flinching
Straight up
from
an
a burn.
alligator.
But some of us
Maybe we learn it.
And then I do not count the 2 over there. But they might as well be plushies, which is much as they just like to sit around and do nothing but be cute.
I have plushies everywhere. I have Jackie, Sophie, and Jasmine over here.
Yeah.
I need a stick still.
I
Oh,
know.
I forgot that was there. I'm just gonna shut my door.
And you aware you still have to tell me what stick should be.
The Zeramin,
Another wolf, of course.
Well, you're gonna have to send me some. Fine, I'll figure. Finally, I got something. You've not told me even that yet, so.
Well, I was very drunk at the time.
I've told you when you're. I've asked when you're sober for 3 weeks straight now.
Are trying to help me
You didn't
with
ask hard enough.
paradox stuff. Now
I do
you're
everything
saying
hard.
Thrax is one of them?
Oh, you're asking him
He
to be
doesn't
harder?
This is
It doesn't
going
get any
nowhere
harder.
fast.
Oh, by the way, I got a new sound at the request of Zoe.
Engineer? Yeah, I'm engineering my fucking limit!
A paradox
Perfection.
in itself.
Brilliant.
Oh, you make me want to play JF2 so bad right now.
Why do you say like Jackie? Maybe
I know
don't play that
that.
one on stream. I might get copyrighted if we can't have Crook's song in the background.
Following what Thrax feels.
Wait a minute, I know that intro, I know that
It was
quote.
absolute territory.
And consider what you have
Putis
learned.
engage? You hit me with
Yes.
the Putis engage extreme quote?
Yes.
I don't know if you. I don't know. I can't remember who was here. Otherwise, I'd. Fuck, I don't remember anymore. But last time I was on stream, I
It seems
added a
that
bunch. So.
Thrax woke on the right side of his crib today.
The Codex
Oh, perfect.
Astartes does not support this action.
Brother, I am pinned here!
I am proud.
When do I get other
Why does he
Warframes
sound
besides
excited
Mags?
to be pinned?
Oh god, it's all
Remember,
happy. What the
The
fuck?
joy he feels is
You're
not
all happy.
lacking in danger. Find the fable hidden
Your mom.
and play it out.
Hey, I remembered my password.
You may discover the
Oh,
next
cool.
paradox.
Oh god, I'm not gonna remember.
Oh wait,
that.
this is the. I forgot about this. I don't think I've ever told any of you guys.
Either you keep
I had
singing over your
this
grudges
account.
against the king's dad,
I had an account
or
originally on the Xbox, but someone
channel
convinced me
that
to get a
energy
new
into something positive.
account on PC, and in return, they straight up gave me almost 2,000 platinum.
Can you give me some platinum?
Bruh.
They gave me
So-
2,000 platinum. I still haven't gone through it. I still have 1,000 platinum left.
Holy
I need
shit.
platinum. I always
Here,
need
I'll sell
platinum.
you some veiled ribbon mods if you want.
Ooh, I have no idea what those are.
Brilliant.
Your bribery is
Sorry,
ineffective.
hold on. I was paying attention to something else. Did I hear that there was platinum being offered on the table?
Like a child.
Well, I was just talking about the
anymore.
fact that someone got me to join Warframe on PC, and in return, because they liked listening to me while they played, I guess, they bought me 2,000 platinum.
I see. There's
And
a
I
lot of
said
things that you can do with that money, and pretty much none of it should go in-game. It should go to another player. But that's...
Yeah, and I offered to sell him my veiled ribbon mods for some platinum, and he said he doesn't know what veiled ribbon mods are.
So, Riven mods are a special kind of mod. You can only have one equipped to a weapon at a time that is built for a specific weapon. And, like, you can change them to be for other weapons if you get 4 of them in a thing from a boss, but you get specific stats. Well, you get a range of stats up to 4 different stats, and they can be pretty much any stat for that weapon. And if you have a negative stat as one of them, it will actually double the effect of all the other stats on the mod. So you actually want to have a negative stat of something that doesn't really impact you that much. And every weapon has what's called a Riven disposition, which is displayed in a very terrible way that doesn't really tell you jack shit. But if you go and look up the Wikipedia page, it will actually tell you the specific number, where it is a multiplier of the stats of the Riven. And that's not saying that what the Riven says will then be multiplied. That's saying that the Riven has like a base stat range for every weapon, and then the weapon multiplier kicks in and makes it whatever you see displayed.
May now be claimed.
So, weapons that are especially bad and or unpopular, such as the starter weapon, the Leto pistol, has, I think, like a 10.2 times stat multiplier. So if you get like 36% more damage, it turns into like 440% more damage.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, okay.
I'm opening
Not quite
Warframe
enough
now.
to make it worth using, but it definitely makes it significantly better than it was.
Extractor in place.
Do they have one of those for dogs?
Unfortunately, it is only for weapons.
Not interested.
Do they?
They have new kinds of dogs, by the way. They have infested dog. They also have cats and Vulpophyla is the cat, the infested cat. But they have Predacite, which is infested dog.
I think I have both of those, because one thing about games is I always go for the pets.
Yeah.
I like
You have Robo-Dog?
I got the Panzer Vulpia. Vulpophyla, yes, thank you.
Why is
And
Warframe
then I have Gotcha Cat, Hot Rod.
Gotcha Cat.
Gotcha Cat is my what is? Yeah, Smita.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you got that, because I entirely forgot. I have Hot Rod, which is my Adarza cat. It just happened to come in a really red color, so I went, you know what, a Hot Rod. We have Sasha, the Sunika Kubro. We have Pasha, the Chesa Kubro. Obviously,
Chesses are really good now.
I know. I have Zendaya, my Helmsmith Charger.
Hey.
All of my pets except for my...
Hold on. Helmeth Charger. Old skin or new skin?
I think the old skin?
Does it look like the infested Charger enemy, or does it look like its own thing?
Good question. I wouldn't be able to tell you for certain.
Does it look kind of like a regular Kubro, but like infested? Or does it look like some kind of...
Looks like a root monster.
Might be the regular, or the old skin.
Oh, Zoe, I am
It's got
loading.
like the mouth parts that pop out. It's got like little bony ears. It's got the spine poking out.
Okay, I think that's the new one.
An extractor is
I don't know, but I'm just happy to have my new Panzer. Oh wait, I need to name you. That's what I haven't done yet. Oh my goodness. I colored you to match my Warframe, but I didn't name you. I'm so sorry.
How could you?
Wait, can I not rename it?
I'm currently loading into Warframe right now. Or logging in.
That'll take another 5 years.
I'm debating on whether or not I should
I'm in the
go
game.
Mathila did not
I'm in the game. How do I join you?
Cannot bring happiness to the world by making unhappiness a crime.
Helmsmith Degenerate pattern?
Yeah, that's the old skin.
Okay, I definitely have the, like, normal skin at this point. Although that is cool.
Yeah, it's the exact same skin that the enemy uses, because that's how it was released. It was just a copy of the enemy.
In the safety of a pen and in their
Elspeth
hearts,
Methu's
their
skin
names.
kind of looks cool.
So you can round them up with a clear
Reminds me of an
conscience.
alien.
Oh, that's why I don't have you as a friend even.
Oh, right, that is gonna be an interesting bit. Everyone needs invites.
And I gotta find people.
Whoa.
I'm debating on whether or not I should get on. If you guys don't have a full party, that is.
Go, you goat fuck.
Yes.
You're hurting
think-
things?
I think I sent a friend invite to you.
doing solo Deviri?
I don't think I can do co-op here yet. Come on.
Oh, did you? Oh, right, you do have to do the first mission before you can actually do co-op.
I don't even know how to start any of this.
So, you log in, and it'll just force you into the...
I'm sitting on my ship right now.
Oh?
Go to your computer quest log
Mathilla's
and activate
plans
Theory
were
Paradox.
failing.
Give me a second, I'll find the quest catalog.
So, do you know where the navigation console is?
Here, I see it. Deviri, what is it?
Deviri Paradox or Prologue or whatever.
I've got Awakening and Vorse. Is it because I haven't even done like some of the default ones?
No,
It should
like
be
the first
available
one.
for you.
It's available to new players.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you have the option of starting the game with Deviri instead of the normal start.
Yeah, the only quest I have is Awakening, which I completed, and Vorse Prize.
You might have to scroll around and find it.
There's no other
I
option.
thought
Can
you
you
had
stream?
You had to complete Force Prize before?
No,
Isn't that
it's
part of the
either.
Warframe tutorial?
No, it's that
So I don't. It's not giving me a choice. So I can't even play anyways.
Oh
Oh well, fuck it.
Share your screen.
That's what I was saying.
Do not relent. The battle has barely begun.
Yeah. So back to that. There you go. Right click. Or zoom out.
I think it's because I was starting before and I never finished it, so I'm stuck on the Vorse stuff. It means I can't play with you guys anyways.
Let's see.
Little by little, the madness of the Undercroft is curbed.
Okay, yeah, we need to complete the boss track so that you start with Awakening. You have done that already.
Mathila
Cool.
embraced
Okay.
optimism with
Sorry
the
about that.
zeal of a fanatic. Her plan would work. Duviri
I guess
would be
I'll just
happy.
do that while you guys finish the stream.
Well, we can still play some together later. I did say I'm not gonna do a full stream tonight.
You won't be happy, so you can stand on your
Anna?
own 2 feet. Something's hidden nearby.
Excuse.
You are going to find it by yourself.
There's a katana and what looks like the quick draw style. Hello.
Nikana game. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the Deviri Nikana. I have barely even used it.
Oh god, new lock type.
Dual Saw. I need to get a Mastery 7 to use that. Huh.
Yeah.
Legendary 1 gaming. Yeah.
Joy and
Kind of upset because I've already seen people that are Legendary 3.
Mathila leapt from one into the embrace of the other.
Wait.
What?
Wait. You said that you were doing the story one. Never mind.
Mazes teach independence and build character. Don't give up. Keep trying.
How long is the quest
now?
Once you defeat the, actually, I don't think you even have to
You need to
defeat
do
that, but
one.
you...
Yeah, you need to do one full rotation of Duviri experience. So
Yeah.
it's pretty long. Unless you like fucking speedrunning. Which first time might be difficult.
I forgot every single control, and I still don't know how the fuck my spear fits inside the ship's little pod thingy. Like,
and you never will.
I'm genuinely curious how the fuck my character shoves that into a tiny ass hole. I know that's what she said. I also gotta remember how the fuck to change controls and everything, or change weapons. Whatever, I got it.
I'm so upset that I had to change my controls.
Thank you. F. It is. I turned the game volume down, so I have no idea what's happening, but I can shoot people.
It's causing the game.
Hey, that's half the game.
I don't know who you are or why I'm here, but you have a health bar and I have a weapon.
All I know is I was killed.
The only thing I know for real.
Oh boy, I got bow ammo.
You all want
I think I think I'm gonna do the stupidity I did in Destiny and use only
Fucking Christ.
Bow
like
on the
medieval
entire
weapons and use a cross.
Warframe.
Bad with that.
Uh,
Why the fuck not? Fuck it.
I'm still working on my medieval loadout in Destiny.
I mean, technically I could have done it if I kept playing and done all the legendary shit, but I'm just... eh. I don't play enough. I wasn't playing enough to keep up with it.
Oh shit, the Aura Worm's awake.
Hey, at least I can shove a spear up an enemy's ass.
True, true.
Ah,
You
shot
like
me!
right? Yes, I can. I forgot how to check your limit on how much lightning you can shoot.
What frame are you using?
I don't fucking know.
Volt is using Volt.
Yeah, it's one.
Yeah, it's one of the starting ones.
I remember when Volt was not one of the starters, it was the other one.
So tell me,
Stealth one.
did Mathila's joy wear off on you?
I don't know, I saw this one had lightning and I said yes. I want one that can raise the dead though.
You think I don't know what you're up to? My docs are searching. We will find your
Or with a minigun. Preferably a minigun and raise the dead.
soon enough.
Does Lefantis still drop the necrotic parts? Or am I dumb?
I didn't hear that, I'm sorry.
Does Lefantis still drop the necros parts?
Our whole lives,
Yes.
we run
Yes, he
towards
does.
it.
Then it's fucking easy to get it.
Something, someone,
Well, most of the
some
fucking bosses are
wavering
easy.
oasis of joy
Yeah.
and contentment.
The only ones that are really hard is
Most happiness
regular
seems to
Nidus,
come by
kind of Equinox, just because it's
Maybe
RNG,
it's not about getting
and
it,
Grendel.
Yeah,
but
you
letting
need to
it.
fucking get 2 fucking frames to get the Equinox.
I have been informed it's a good idea to do stealth in this area, so I'm gonna not do it this time.
You should kill everybody. If everyone's dead,
Yeah.
no one can report you.
I've done
Whoa.
stealth.
You're smiling.
I've done stealth once on a mission, and I was one too many times.
His memories are giving you
I mean,
As these emotions
Where you are currently, it's not required to stealth, but it would kind of be in your best interest to stealth because you don't have any way of healing, you don't have any way of getting shields back, and you also don't have energy to like keep your abilities going. So like you're very susceptible to chip damage right now, which I mean the enemies aren't exactly going to hit you for a lot, and they're not exactly smart enough to go around cover in the beginning levels. But like it can
And you
still
get double
kill
XP.
you. Yeah.
True. To be fair, I'm accidentally stealthing this.
Yeah.
I think I ran past the enemies on accident.
That's very easy to do in Warframe.
Yeah.
Hell, when you're playing Volt, you can move so fast that you can get up to their face in melee range and kill them and still get stealth modifiers sometimes.
I quite literally just did that on accident as you were
Nice.
talking about it.
Yeah, speed frames
And
are funny. You can
I just-
stealth without trying to stealth, and it makes no sense.
I just killed 3 people in one hit with an arrow because of stealth.
Let's go! He got the collat!
I was actually impressed because they weren't even like set up together or anything. Holy fuck, that guy went flying.
I have consumed food.
Excellent. Space sushi obtained.
And I got attacked by my mind literally seconds in the middle of a jump.
Look, it's my parents, the man in the wall and some lady with purple hair.
Well, I have no shields.
Man in the wall ain't your parents, though.
Yes, it's not a good thing to be happening.
The man in the wall is whatever I want him to be.
Whoa.
He is, after all, a man in my wall.
Man, a repeatable crash is fun.
It's such a
Especially when
flex
you don't
that
know
we
what's
cut off his finger and power our ship with it.
Yeah. And just think, apparently, that's how all the railjacks were powered.
That's a lot of reliquary drives out there.
That's a lot
Wait.
of fingers.
But he was only missing one finger, though. That's the what?
Yeah.
The void
That's the guy
works
you
in
can
mysterious
slide.
ways.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I see shimmer of someone cloaked. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's go.
Can I not do it back here? Do it back
Oh.
there.
Apparently I got freed a hostage.
Zoe, since you are in Deveri, do you know how to do the special attack?
Middle click?
Not with Deveri.
Ignore him.
That would just be a regular heavy.
Let him
I think it's block and heavy.
Yes.
And it has a pretty lengthy cooldown, but
I don't believe in cooldowns. Cooldowns are
So-
suckers.
Witless peasants can piss it away.
if you notice,
Wasted
you have a
on
new
them.
person talking to you,
Recalibrated
and the
in
entire
my favor.
environment's changed.
I have noticed that there's a different person per, mood swing. Hello,
Yes.
Twilight.
I like sparkles.
Pet, 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 pet.
This might be actually
Pet,
last.
pet. Oh.
I have mods now.
After this you need to do some more little things, but this might be last.
No, it's not a pony thing.
Mods.
Understandable. Have a nice name.
I'm gonna go with whatever the fuck this is.
I'm gonna go with your mom. Hey!
Whoa.
Pinky.
You should break that little tree. It's got resources.
Die, tree.
Die, criminal scum.
Yes.
What causes this damn crash? What the hell?
Clandestine was never satisfied. He
I am
wanted
always
more.
doing well.
For
Usually
all
because
that
I'm drunk.
others had
But
was
I'm
an
not
What the
drunk
fuck
yet.
am I
identity
saying?
seeking.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Speaking of drinking,
Let's go.
Oh.
Berkeley.
Go back.
I should stream
What the
Control. Control might be some fun way.
Tutorial, what the fuck do you want me to do with this? You're telling me comply with instructions. The instruction is press a button, but pressing the button does fucking nothing.
Welcome to Warframe.
Maybe
Get in and do what you have to.
So,
if I literally
which mood is the one where you can play as a stalker?
It's not a set mood.
Yep.
Mag supremacy indeed. You have my respect.
Well, I've played Excalibur with the other things, so I figured may as well play Mag with this quote-unquote new game.
So, whenever you get around a large group of enemies, or whenever your shield gets low, just press 3. Everything will be fine. Also, I'm pretty sure that the enemies there are so weak that you can just look in their general direction, press 1, and they'll all die.
One does not kill them. It just pulls them.
It does a lot of damage. Oh well, that was tankier, but
oh,
it does damage. Yeah.
Maybe it's because I was pulling individual once and wasn't doing anything.
The Void Angels are unrelenting.
But you notice you have the little glowy things orbiting around you.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what those were.
So I forget what they're called, but it was part of the last mag rework, where when you use certain abilities, then you can get those little shards, and you go pick up the little shards and they'll orbit around you, and if you get near an enemy, it'll just deal a bunch of instant damage to them and like slash procs and stuff.
Mag can't handle.
Their master will be free.
Very hammer.
Do not allow that to happen.
God damn, I gotta do another mission.
Also, if you get a bunch of enemies shooting at you from one spot, you can hold your second ability to make a little orb in your hands, capture any incoming damage,
and send it right back at him.
Yeah.
Mag is fun. I used to love Mag actually.
Mag is fun. Mag is also good.
I think the last time I played Mag before the rework.
Even before the rework, Mag was good. I don't understand why she got so much shit. It's like, bro, the fucking instant shield on demand before shield gating wasn't exactly that great, but you could still easily get full shield in one cast. And the armor stripping from her 3 is just insane because it's flat, and then the augment for her 4 gives her percent. And if you strip a flat amount during the percentage down, and it strips 100% of the armor, then they don't get armor back. So she had the best armor stripping in the game for a long time.
I see that there's some pet play going on in my chat.
Are you sure you want to use that wording? Because I will go with that wording. I will keep going. You wish to arm me with this.
I can always ban you.
Oh.
I can keep going. I have ways.
Satisfactory is being stupid.
Well,
I have 79 alternative accounts.
I could make another account.
Apparently he consents, so
Fuck you.
Yo, pick one of the. Oh, that works too. I was gonna say, pick one of those guys in the center and just press 2 on him.
You press 2 on him.
I press 2 on him.
I would, but I'm not in the game.
Do it. Aren't you playing
Press
the game?
2. I'm in the game, but I'm not in that game. Now, any damage that comes in towards that bubble will go to the center, and enemies will also get pulled into the center. So you can just have the enemies shoot themselves.
Okay. How do you guys
You can also use your 1 to pull enemies into the bubble by force.
You will enter the bubble and you will like it.
You can actually leave a trap where, so you spawn the bubble on an enemy, you shoot the bubble a ton so it makes a bunch of projectiles, then you pull someone into the bubble and they just get lawnmowered.
No, Twilight, this is news to me.
Wait, why do I have to provide justice for the colonists? I don't give a shit about the colonists, they're dead.
Also, Twilight, I cannot remember which of two people you are. You are General, are you not?
This game is forcing me to be noble, and I don't like it.
Okay, I remembered correctly. I do not feel like an asshole.
Fuck! I forgot how to stealth attack.
What else did you think they were?
Don't worry about it, Twilight.
How do you stealth attack in this game?
It's just another person that I talk to once in the blue moon because they don't come around. Like you, Twilight.
X behind them.
Careful. Yeah, by the way, your game might be up, Zoe.
My what?
Game.
No, that was me getting really fucking close to the microphone.
Okay, I was gonna say it was getting very dangerous, but also hard to understand.
Here you are.
I can make it a lot more dangerous for you.
Benefactor gazing back. Deal with those decks.
God, fuck that! I'm losing shield. Shit.
I have that effect.
I don't remember why I'm fighting anymore.
Why are we fighting?
All I know is my character's doing cool ass flips.
That's also half the game.
I meant with the little.
Oh god, an Xfinity ad.
Surprisingly enough, one of the best modes of transportation.
Bullet jump gang, bullet jump gang.
I'm not kidding, I actually froze for a second. I got nearly killed.
Have you seen the build where you can jump? Well, actually, I think it got patched, but did you ever see the build where you could jump the entirety of the Orb Valis at its longest in one jump?
No.
So, have you heard any of, like, the meta speed frames? Because this one isn't on it. Yeah?
Obviously the thickest boy.
Grendel?
Oh, that was quick.
Yes.
I've never seen a Grendel go that fast. I wouldn't exactly be surprised, but I never seen him do that fast.
Go pretty fast.
Oh, Grendel is the fastest. Just, you know, only when moving
is also the
towards the buffet.
Yeah. I guess I just only see, like, pub Grendels, so they probably don't have the speed we build.
Grendel being fast is something out of a nightmare.
I used to
just
be
a
Grendel
runaway
main.
meatball.
Yeah, I used to be a Grendel main, so I gotta say that stuff about him.
So there's also Titania, who I believe is the fastest passive speed, because goddamn Arcwing mode, it just zooms. But it's actually none of those frames. It's fucking Revenant. Because, you know, Revenant has something that gives him speed, right? Right? So,
okay.
Here's how it worked. He has a special synergy that was kind of bugged, and I believe patched, where when he was doing his fourth ability, where he spins like a ballerina and he just shoots the laser beams out of his fingertips.
Disco ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could use his second ability, whatever ability that would be, for, I think, free, or like drastically reduced energy cost and like increased effects and shit. So you give him the what was that skill? Shit, I gotta go find the video again.
You know,
you give him this one skill and he just dashes like 5,000 meters a second for like a third of a second, and then you just keep casting this. So you just jump to the highest point you can in the corner of Orb Valis, use your laser beam spin, and then you just mash that second skill over and over, and he just flies the entire Orvalis in one jump.
Is destined to be destroyed
Hey, Demi.
by hostile forces.
That is very good to know. I really want to try that because I actually made Revenant.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
Ah, here it is. Wait. Oh.
Wait, Noir, is there any defense tricks I can use with Mag? Like,
You can cast Bubble on an enemy and just not have the objective take any damage. If you want to be real tricky, what you can do is you can, well, yeah, that too. You can stand on top of the defense point. You can cast your one on a tanky enemy to pull him up towards the point, but if you jump right before, it'll kind of have him hang in the air for a second, and then you cast two on him to do the magnetize, and then you just kill him really fast, and it will have the bubble linger where he was. If it covers the entire defense point, then the defense point literally can't take damage, except from grenades. So I did find the video, but it seems I was mistaken. It wasn't Orvalis, it was actually Plains. But still, he jumped the entire Plains in one bullet jump. Is in... Orvalis is bigger. Plains is 4,000. Wait, I think Plains was 4,000 kilometers by 4,000 kilometers, and then Valis was 8,000 by 8,000.
Hi, Martha Mary.
I think.
How you doing, pal?
Yeah, I put the video on mic if you want to see. It's very funny. Ability was it? Yeah, he just... He's speed.
Maximum overspeed.
He really does, though. Let me see if I can...
You'll all be able to see.
It's so low res, I can't tell.
Your resolve is being tested.
I like how some guns you actually reload them, and the bolts where you just kind of lift up the thing, push it back down.
Enemy musters for a fresh assault.
Congratulations, you've obtained gun.
Has been flat.
Let's see if I can find it from Helmet.
Oh, for 800 platinum, I could buy the whole Royal Steed pack. So basically, I could buy a bunch of modifications of a horse.
Oh, wait. No. Sorry. I got it slightly mixed up again. He did the exploit with, well, the exploit that got patched with infested mobility as either his first or his third skill, and then he spam casted Reeve because Reeve is based on your speed stats.
Okay.
I think that was it.
Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. I actually do have a Prime.
I have a lot of
I haven't played this in a while.
I also.
I don't have a lot, but that was one of the other things I got with the 2000 Platinum, was I got all the blueprints and parts and everything for Rhino Prime. Who is my favorite boy, because he is thick.
Have you seen
Those
Hildren?
thighs. I mean,
Have you seen Hildren?
Hildren is muscle mommy.
Have you seen Hildren Prime?
No, I have not. Hildren Prime exists.
Yeah, she's the latest. And after her is supposed to be Wisp Prime, if I remember
I thought
correctly.
Wisp Prime
I'm
was
so
already out,
excited.
unless it was just...
No. It was anniversary skin, I think.
That's not even out yet. It's on the next version.
Well, it's a re-release of it.
If only for now.
I'm currently wearing it. I've been wearing it for like 2 years.
I need to get Nova Prime and Mag Prime. A lot of
Wait.
primes I need to get.
What skin are we talking about?
The Dex skin.
Wait. So it's
Bombastine set his heart on
yeah,
the
my bad.
throne. Was he not as good a king as Thrash?
The high ground Dax.
I really like the Dex Wisp skin because she gets like bunny ear looking things. So I'm like,
I have
oh
to go
man.
fight Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Tatiana? Why does Tatiana look like a bunny person?
Tatiana
wings
is
on
a
her butt.
fairy.
She is fairy.
Oh.
Those sentries look down on me. There goes
And when you use her for, she gets 3 exalted weapons.
So,
Or
how
wait,
many primes
4,
are we
sorry.
talking about, people?
For today,
Dragon person?
you're taking them down
Um,
to my level.
This dude just straight up looks... I think he's in the wrong game.
vacuum ad. Paramount Plus ad. Get out of here. Oh. I don't watch no Paramount Plus.
Ah, peasant, I got Paramount Plus.
Have
And
I
so the envy
never seen this
that
person
might
before?
have motivated him to better himself.
Oh. Did you know that you can die from
Okay.
fall damage? I didn't.
Yeah,
yeah,
kids
okay.
can.
That meddlesome witch Acrithis says there is hidden knowledge in the old shrines. Assemble one. She can't keep it all for herself.
I have Nidus Prime. Nidus Prime is fun. And the war loves
Nidus
those
Prime, you
stacks.
say?
Where's my thick boy? Did I not
I-
find my thick boy yet?
I have a dream that none of my friends will allow me to accomplish because it requires at least one other player in the lobby. And they have to have a build that matches the power of mine. And no one is willing to make the journey.
No, Demi,
You
you're
know what?
just insane.
But does it increase chaos?
It's not insanity. Oh, yes, yes. Would you like to experience 5,000% power strength? Like, legit?
I'm
Mad
Not a
Yes, I
joke.
say.
but
Demi
scared.
can actually achieve 5,000% power strength. There is no doubt
Yes.
in my mind.
Yes, I can. And I can teach you how to do it, too. It's actually not that hard. It just requires a lot of expensive items. The most important thing that you have to have is you have to have a Nidus Prime and a buddy. And I wanted to have someone else be the Nidus Prime while I use my Wisp, because my Wisp is already fucking cracked when it comes to power strength. So much so that when I slap down my moat, my cat has more health than an Inaros Prime.
That's
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how much strength does the fucking knight need?
Well, if you want to absolutely squeeze every single ounce of power strength that you can, which makes him very hard to play, but
All of it.
yeah, you can get around 530% as of a couple updates ago, but they added some new things, so I believe you can go a little further than that. I have to go and redo my calculations and shit again. The most expensive thing that this requires is 5 Tau forged Archon shards of the red color that I forgot the actual name for, because each one of those is 15% power strength passively, so that's just an extra 75%.
I think I only have 1 or 2.
I only have 1 Tau forged Archon shard, and it's a blue, and I use it for armor, so my wisp is literally unkillable.
Ooh, I shouldn't have gotten as my this Warframe. Whoops.
I really need to go do more Archon hunts, but I don't want to do them by myself because it's so boring.
They're so tedious.
You guys can talk about I do something on them so because
I don't exactly trust random people either, but at the same time, I know that I'm in a good enough spot that even if they absolutely did nothing for the team, I can still make it through okay. If nothing else, it'll keep me interested because I can be wondering what the hell they're doing in the corner.
Okay, so I have 1
Not fair. The things I did were supposed to break her, not make her his favorite.
That's a decent Warframe.
To be the one who was loved.
No, they are not on the same page.
You can remove it for
yeah, I know.
while.
Okay.
Hey, Danny.
You have to go to the mod menu, like where you see all the mods you have equipped, and near the top right you'll see a circle with 2 chains in it. It says link config in chat.
No, not link config, just a single mod.
Oh, a single mod? You do bracket, start typing the name. Yeah, there's like 7 of those when it's greed. Go take a look around, they come in different colors.
I see at least 2 Eyes of Sauron. And I see a blue Eye of Sauron in the background.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Does it?
Greedy man.
I got that from
Rumblejack Visitron. Yo, the meme? Reduces puncture damage? Bro, this shit ain't got puncture damage. Let's go! That's just free double stats.
I just thought it was fun.
It won't let me see the max upgraded version, but 24.4% times what, 8?
No,
and bonus damage to Corpus, which it's already literally designed for Corpus, so
the max version of it is plus 219.9% melee damage, plus 58.4% damage to Corpus, and minus 64.2 puncture damage.
Nothing's worse than anger.
So what you mean is minus nothing, all benefit.
But you can see it, right?
I mean, that's a pretty solid generic damage buff, and also a pretty spicy damage to Corpus buff. But like, the Rumblejack isn't super great. You can do some funny memes with the status effects, but there are better weapons out there.
How the fuck do I find it? There's an access panel, god damn it.
I will say, I don't remember if I told you this before, but you probably forgot anyway. If you were to cause a status proc while you have a bonus damage to faction mod equipped, the status proc double dips that bonus, because you get the damage bonus when you apply the damage, and then the proc is based on a percentage of the damage that caused it, and then it gets bonus by itself. So yeah, you get the bonus squared.
Yeah. Why is Tesha trying to kill me?
You'll find out later.
Yes.
Not really.
Anytime you want to get involved, Mag, I saw you sit up.
Ungrateful. You had to bite the hand.
Technically, Mag's not supposed to be able to move, but Mag bonded with you, so...
What?
Spoiler.
I mean, I still remember that thing during, like, when you first get kiddo.
There was a dying old
and your frame saves your ass. It's like, you weren't supposed to do that, I'm not driving. I think that's when your frame breaks war and, like, saves your life.
Yes.
He called to each of his beloved children.
Fun fact, your one is strong enough to insta-kill all of those enemies.
Oh.
And you can just sit on an energy spawning part and just keep casting.
These poor shadows.
Yep.
Oh, I'm about to go kill Captain Vor.
Kill him. Remove his fetch from the universe.
I am going to out-vor Captain Vor.
Oh no.
Hey, what the fuck?
Get the key for
Again.
Again.
Does this actually end the threat with Vor, so you can actually be free to do stuff?
Yes.
You get to see him in 3 different flavors after that?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I just
One
want
of them is just the regular version, but different.
I know the Void Vor.
Yeah. There's like the one that you see during your essentially tutorial. There's the boss version of the one from the tutorial that is literally exactly the same except boosted stats. Then there's
that's when I fight next.
You don't have to, but it is strongly recommended so that you can unlock other locations.
And then there is my Januski Vor.
Right now I'm at the, I'm at the find Captain Vor in an assassination mission so he doesn't blow my head up.
Yeah, but he'll be slightly toned down so he's easier to fight.
Oh thank god, because I'm probably actually bad at this game, just haven't noticed because of maximum speed.
Alright, so here's what you do. You
shoot him.
What the hell? What is this?
Do I shoot lightning and stab him a little?
Yes.
Did the game just tell me or did Twitch just give me a pop-up telling me that I have exactly enough to redeem an Ara?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
Is that really a feature? Oh my god, I don't actually get on Twitch, and the only reason I'm even on now is because I'm trying to see where you're at.
Where I'm at?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can redeem an RR.
Oh no. Oh no.
You should definitely do it because Cassie's gonna do something.
I could redeem
You've been given a hydrate.
I should have done a story reading on you. Fuck.
Thank you for the hydrate, Drisky. I will now drink alcohol.
What?
Damn it.
That ain't hydrate. That's dehydrate.
It hydrates me.
No, it doesn't.
He said again, my child,
I still have points. So.
Hey, I accidentally walked into fighting Captain Vor and I wasn't ready yet.
So, hold out your melee if you take too much damage and just look at him. You'll just block all of the damage.
Yeah, I've gotten that. I pretty much spend I've yet to really shoot more than like once or twice this entire game.
Not gonna lie, the melee is scaled so strong that it's gonna be very overpowered until you hit like decently late game.
Good job.
And also, you're playing Volt, so you get a free damage boost just by moving.
And when his last child had entered,
Up to 1,000 bonus electric damage on one hit.
Delete us, shield us. Oh fuck, I accidentally jumped off. So I gotta run back to him. I did a cool flip around away from him. Vor, jump up here. I saw you jump down after me. I don't want to join you. You're out. I would join you if you actually had good, cool-looking helmets.
I don't want to join you. You're ugly.
They have good-looking helmets, so I will not join them.
Yeah, the veneer and funky-looking armor.
Like, the rest of the armor looks fine. I'd gladly be a veneer, or what the fuck they are.
Veneer.
Damn, you are like fucking paper.
Yeah.
You are paper, my dude.
I mean, the Grenier
So,
like failing clones, so I don't know what to expect from him.
They
For
have yet to
reference,
touch my health.
What melee did you choose? It was either the Skana or the bow.
I have the.
You have a sword or a pole? Oh, you
I have a
the pole.
big ass stick.
Alright. So,
he's already dead.
For reference, the melees got buffed a decent while ago, but they didn't tweak anything else at the time. So the damage of that bow is roughly 3.3 times higher than it was originally. So you were supposed to have a third of your damage against that boss, but they buffed a melee and not the boss.
I will gladly take this. I think this is the idea is to give you power fantasy, so you keep playing long enough to hit the actual challenging things when you're too far in. I am an expert at being addicted to this stuff.
I don't exactly think that's an intended feature. That is essentially how the game plays.
It'd be smart. How the fuck do I get out of here? I'm my
you don't have
lost. Oh my god.
Rabbit attacks.
My Orkin bunny just fucking ate that Dax to death.
Yeah.
I'm not dying. I'm just fucking lost.
Also, it's a false Dax.
There he is. Motherfucker, I gotta find the panel.
It's quite literally someone's imagination.
I will not fight any of you. I'm
so,
just run.
You're not allowed to use Deathus' Prime.
I can't use Horse Prime anymore.
Yeah, it got banned.
Stealth. I wish it would automatically stealth if you hit someone melee from behind and they don't notice you.
I wish it would too.
Cause you know I'm already hitting them. Might as well just give me like the alternative stealth where it's louder, but they don't. You still get the bonus.
Give you the little bit of a dopamine boost.
I'm just saying they should keep the stealth bonus, but it still has the same loudness as a regular melee attack. So if you don't actually be careful, you can technically stealth, but you're fucked up.
Oh.
Is Thrax in the middle of a mental break right now?
Yes. Yes, he is. So you see his moods are changing rapidly, which, if you notice, it's not just changing the backgrounds on the sky, it's also filtering the colors that you see. Like, for example, you can't see pink unless you're in happiness or greed.
Nice.
Which mood is one where it's like shifting like gray and actually colored?
Shifting gray.
Like when you first come to the bride, it's like everything's gray, but like it's like shifting like cloud cover or something makes it look colorful.
Oh, that one? I think that was just specific for that one thing. I think the whole rest of your time is a set mood.
This must be sadness.
Yeah, I think that is sadness, because anger was the one you were just in where it's raining meteors all over the place.
Raining men, hallelujah. Hey, I can now do the Deviri paradox just in time.
Hey.
Too late.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of random.
Yeah, I've been here for an hour and a half and so I've beaten it, so
Yeah, no, I'm already
really
too
been an
far
hour and a
behind. I was gonna say I'm already too far behind to really get in anyways.
I thought the caves were banned, you fucking liar.
Yeah, I'm willing to game with you, homeboy.
Hello,
If you need someone that's literally unkillable, I got you.
It's fine. I actually just gotta play a little bit, but it's. I know Zoe wanted to do something later, so I'm just gonna mess around with mission or two while she's
play
finishing.
normal Warframe. Take track.
I can. Like I said, I'm probably not going to do anything co-op or anything today. Just fuck around a bit. I'm having too much fun doing stick little flips in middle combat. They don't do anything, but they make me feel cool, and that's important.
That is the only time that you get to use that hand for something, by the way.
Loden, what are you doing here? You're from the Inker bio.
Yes.
Final Palatine.
He's here to try and execute you.
Okay. Equipment. So what do I do now? What do I want to do?
Also, if you swap to your gun, you can do like more than one shot at a time, and actually do the charge shot feature that's iconic to the Sirocco. So, and the charge shot on a headshot should one shot.
I'm gonna heavy more of the limo right now. I need someone to help me.
Doing what?
I'm gonna heavy more of the dilemma because, like, on the one hand, I have 1,000 platinum staring at me that I don't know if I'm ever gonna really spend. But on the other hand, I have both the Rhino Palatine skin and the Rhino Deathwatch skin.
Take care.
I can solve this dilemma for you. Give me the plat.
I will be happy to sell you things of value.
You can give me the plat for free.
Okay, how do I get
Here's the thing, do you want to just give
Warframe?
away the plat? Or do you want to get something in return? Because me and Demi are more than happy to just sell you plat.
You should totally just give me the plat.
How do
need someone to help me with
I
this skin decision first.
how do I get blueprints for more Warframes?
Bosses.
Okay.
Bosses, and I don't think you have the option, but if you do, open world bounty rewards. He might have option here. He might be able to go to Cetus.
What the hell? I'm an Aura Worm now?
Yes.
I'm fighting other Aura Worms.
I've seen MR0s go to Cetus.
Well, I'm doing whatever test this is.
How close do I have to get to these fuckers?
I think like 600 meters. Also, you can use shift and go faster. And you can also bite them.
No, I can bite them.
I think you just drive into them.
Yeah, that's how you bite them.
Motherfucker, they're forcing me to use my primary weapon for this test.
Oh no.
I want to stick them with a spear.
The Slaneshi Aura Worm is here.
Let me stab them with a longer spear than my arrow shaft.
All you do is just kind of like one-shot fight him.
Let me shaft the enemy. God damn.
I see your ass is a critical point.
I think everyone's ass is a critical point because if you really go after it, people are gonna freeze.
Blue Aura Worm.
Fuck you, Shield Osprey. And fuck you, whoever the fuck. Do you guys remember the Peter, the Family Guy short thing where they had a cutaway? Where Peter was talking about his aunt who had all legs and nothing else?
Not particularly.
Damn it. Are you gonna give me my mastery rank? Is this gonna give me my mastery rank up, or was I too slow? It did. I am now initiate.
Let's go.
I had to kill 10 people for it. How terrifying. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
they weren't real people.
They won't get challenging until like 16 will have a slight bump, and then after 18 it'll be like, eh.
Is Thrax like a a child from
Yes.
Zariman?
Yes.
How come he looks the way he does?
Just fuck you.
His imagination.
So he's a human and he decides to make himself look funky.
He wanted to look like the Orokin because he thought the Orokin were dead.
This is
Up to Darvo and Nini relay, huh?
But it's also a paradox. Is Thrax a
When
version
is it
of
relay?
us?
No. He has stepped off the throne. The throne needs a new king.
The throne needs an ass in it.
Yep.
you.
You know what? I'm just gonna finish this another day.
And now it's my turn to send him back in time.
Nah.
You're thinking,
Give him back to him.
is this real?
Yeah.
Or some fevered dream?
Mission complete.
You did it. You took control.
I always had it. Thrax didn't make this place.
You did. But you reset it. You gave it all back to him. Why?
I guess it felt like a good trade. So, what's next?
Those beyond the wall have helped you.
Okay, speaking of which, I'm gonna go through
Need to
and
repay,
download SFO while I'm thinking about it.
but you've earned your freedom. A way through the paradox and out of
Where
the
are you?
spiral.
Just look up
Be
Grimhammer.
warned. You'll
I know where it is.
not
It's more of I was trying to find Total War on my Steam page.
But as you were then, do you see it? The other side.
Okay, SFO, Grimhammer 2. And then you're gonna have to walk me through any submods you want.
What?
Just send me, like, pick 10 of yours and send them to me and I'll tell you if there's a submod for it or not.
I'll just look through the SFO mods, it's fine. I'll disable the rest.
Your choice here doesn't matter outside of flavor.
I imagine for a new player, it's like, do you want to play the
Maybe
actual
things
game or you
don't
want to
work out
stay
the
in
way
Ferrari?
you thought. Your life, your dreams, yourself. No matter where you go, there you are.
I realized my dog had a vibrate feature.
Maybe it's not
What did
so
you say?
bad after all. It's not a trap or a habit.
Can you please repeat what you said?
No, I don't think we need to repeat that. It's fine. It was your imagination, definitely.
Uh-huh. Something about
I'm going up an
a
elevator.
a device
and-
that does devicey things.
Yeah, I was going up the elevator and my dog's Vetania. Apparently dogs or cats really don't like elevators in Warframe.
Yeah.
So I was just watching. I'm like, man, I'm not sure if I just have two animals or they're just. I have a vibrator for a dog, and I realized as soon as I said that, what I said, and I immediately regretted every
Yeah, it's
reaction.
a very interesting tool you have there.
Especially since you repeated it.
Oh yeah, I mean at that point I was already caught. I gotta repeat it. Sometimes you just gotta own it.
You know, I'm currently looking through the mods for SFO.
Curious. What does that
The only thing I can think of is add the Polish sub-translation, so none of us
What
have
the
any idea
fuck
what's
are
going
you?
on.
Ah.
thought it was you?
That
That-
is someone that you didn't get to meet in your journey
to.
that was there all
I
along.
won't tell anyone. Not with
Was
your
I supposed to have
reputation.
ran into them?
I
No.
think we could be
No.
useful to each other.
Just the fucking
I've built
lecture.
up
You can get your hands on things I never could.
Also, I can bring my
Trey,
Harrow into this world.
Don't tell me you're not.
Yes. You can build any frames that you own. The only thing is, you have to pick from a selection that is randomly generated for you.
A wasteful I read that as a wasteful paradigm.
I want the bird.
I want a bird.
Bird up. So to get the bird, you have to do every puzzle in the open world, which some of them are still very buggy right now.
Oh, great.
He's too ashamed
And
to
yeah. So.
There's a Warframe bird?
Yes.
It's an Orokin bird.
It's an
That
owl.
It's
an owl with fucking spotlight eyes that
Anyway.
glare at you.
So stream can see, I have Ash Prime, Atlas, Baruch, Chroma Prime, Ember, Equinox Prime, Excalibur, Excalibur Umbra, Frost Prime, Gara, Garuda, Grendel, Harrow, Hydroid, Inaros, Ivara Prime, Limbo, Loki, Mag, Mesa Prime, Mirage, Mirage Prime, Necros, Neza, Nidus, Nidus Prime, Oberon, Octavia, Protea, Revenant, Rhino, Saren Prime, Steinax that I have not actually ever played, Titania, Trinity Prime, Valkyr, Boobin, Wisp, Wukong, Zaku, and Zephyr.
Aaron.
She remembers Boobin's name.
I have
Happiness.
Steampunk Boobin.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, streamer, where the fuck is the Excalibur Prime?
Shut up.
Wasn't playing that far back.
I played for the first time in 2015, so I have Umbra, which is the next best thing.
Angry.
I mean, that was earlier than I did. I didn't play until 2017.
Wow.
I don't fucking know when the open beta was.
Wait. No, that's not right. Hold on.
I don't even remember when we met.
Shit. God.
Ooh. Okay.
You were
I'm
still going
kinda-
by Noir at the time.
Yeah. I remember it was in Payday. I don't remember when.
Super regeneration cap.
Again?
Oh, hello, Mortimer.
What in the hell?
What?
Papa John's is having a Doritos Cool Ranch pizza sandwich thing? What? Do I actually have a reason to go to Papa John's now?
Oh, my dog goes in here.
Yes. Your last equipped revivable companion and your last equipped sentinel will just kind of be vibing by the door. And that just takes you to the... Actually, you did unlock the Zeraman, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, you know, I don't know what happens if you get on that elevator if,
Wait.
That
am I in
that
a Zeraman
person's
now?
always been there. Yeah, you're in the Zeraman.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I just switched
Yeah, it takes
between
you to
two
your
different
dorm-
hub worlds?
dorm
What the fuck?
You just left your dorm zone. The Deviri paradox
Well, I know that the
is...
Zeraman is there in both, but...
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
Deviri
Deviri
paradox
paradox
is
is
just
part
on the
of
other
the-
side of a door from your dorm zone.
Yep.
You literally have a pocket dimension in your fucking motel.
Oh, wait. I just remembered. If you entered the Dorma zone before the very paradox, you could come in this room, but this door was locked.
You could come in that room if you did the story, and then you could go in that room, but you couldn't go any further.
Yep.
And you can decorate those rooms too.
I know, I just don't have anything.
Anything.
I used all my decorations on my lander, so I don't have anything left.
Same thing.
So, you'll see 3 options before you. The Circuit, the Deviri Experience, and the Lone Story. Lone Story is rush straight to boss. Deviri Experience is do whatever the hell you want, just roam until you feel like leaving.
Which one is the co-op one?
You can
Both
do
of them are co-op.
Experience and circuit. Both.
The question is, do you want to farm the boss or do you want to farm the environment?
Which is better?
Well, for
depends
the
on what you want.
Yeah.
I would say that the Deviri Experience is better,
Yeah,
but
yeah, so you can get the crafting materials and shit.
Alright. How many people are looking to play right now?
If
Me.
there's room.
So Zoe, Demi.
I have to play. I'm the streamer here.
That's true.
you have no choice in the matter.
Okay, so the 2 slots are full. Who's 3 and 4?
I will actually be hopping up
if
soon.
there's room.
Understandable, Jackie.
Play if there's a room, as I said.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if there's room for me to join or not.
From the sound of it, there is. Because I think Cassie said that they weren't gonna go through their quest or something.
I promised Cassie her game after stream, so she'll be.
I was gonna say, you guys can play. I can always wait another day.
You sure about that? You can.
I will hard carry you through the game, but I will give you blessings of power so that it doesn't feel like you're being carried.
I was gonna say
anytime.
You'd have to stick
Gyre?
to me doing the starting quest and all that anyway. So
I will do it.
Yeah, you can get frames you don't know.
That's fine. I'll just play on my own.
I'm gonna go play as a Tesla coil.
Oh, I would like Gyre so much more if it weren't for the fact that they have abilities do not ignore armor. That literally makes Gyre so bad late game.
I'm a Tesla coil, yay!
Electric ballerina. Because we have 2 ballerina frames.
Dread, Nakana. This is.
Wait, what 2 ballerina frames do you have?
I'll take Synexus.
Gyre and Revenant.
So someone's playing Revenant, nice. Anyways, I'm going to bed. Guten Nacht, friends.
Good night.
Good night.
I have 1 of every frame except for the latest rock one that I forgot the name of, and I accidentally scrapped my Gara early for Helminth Infusion, so I don't have Gara Prime to replace her with yet.
Alright. I am on Warframe.
I am also on Warframe, but I am awaiting invite from Zoe. I've been awaiting invite for many long time.
How do I invite you? Do I just go out into the world or do it here?
Should
do
be
it there.
anywhere, I think.
Yeah, you should just be able to hit escape and then.
Yeah, I go
Plus.
to communication.
I don't have the 2 of you on my friends list.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
well,
Demi
yeah.
could invite me.
Well, I should add you anyway.
Probably.
Names,
Like-
please.
The same as
Firestar
everything else.
156 with a capital F.
Same name as Discord.
Also, you can customize your cave while you're here.
I don't have anything to customize it with.
You can color it. Let's see if I'm lucky enough. Nah,
So
we ain't got no
said
stalker
Discord,
today.
Which? Drop the 9.
Oh, I see.
I'll take Mesa for the memes.
This leaden day is too much to bear alone.
What?
Do not go solitary if
I'm
you can
sorry,
help it,
Tashin.
my
What did
friend.
you just say?
By the way, how do you access junctions in Warframe?
You have to beat all of the nodes on the planet
Nodes up
first.
into the yeah.
Okay. So okay.
Wait, Twin Basil. Do you have the? Oh, it doesn't have the funny mod on it. Oh, the rabbit's wandering around.
What'd you name yours? Mine's Lulu.
I didn't get to name the rabbit.
How are you in Drifter? Oh, you haven't picked your frame yet.
Yeah.
Wait, Deviri Paradox auto level keeps you level with everyone else or no?
I got Vabin.
Yes, technically.
Umbra.
Wait, this is
Roma
my
Prime.
Kestrel?
Nova.
It is not my Kestrel. Caratino's pretty good.
Chroma.
Soma Prime. Oh, I need to update this build. Oh well. Is corrosive? Yeah, that'll be fine.
Pestis. Can't tell what that is.
Are we ready?
Do you want to come check out the weapons for the Drifter?
Weapons for the Drifter.
Yes. So these are all of your weapons that you can use. And when you purchase one, you get the blueprint and the weapon for use. And I can't remember what I have equipped right now. I have Sun and Moon equipped. What do I have Sun and Moon equipped?
Is that Dachi?
Yes. It has Slam.
By the way, Zoe, is it okay if I add you to the friends list?
On Warframe, yeah. I don't think I have any Pathos clamps.
You get Pathos clamps from fighting the Aura Worm at the end, which is why you choose the Lone Story if you want to farm that.
What's your name in the Warframe?
Zoe the Demon Fox.
Capitals?
Yep.
I think I sent you a message before, but I don't think you saw it.
Ooh, explosions.
Let's go, game.
Okay, I sent you. I don't know. Apparently, you're already a friend.
Drink it like wine.
Maybe
one such was Lucinia.
Yeah, you gotta actually accept. That's why.
Grieved for long enough.
So
while others in Duviri have laughed at my
we
pain,
can choose to just do random objectives instead of the main story if we want to get more resources.
We could also do main story and then go do random objectives.
Yep.
Oh, Cassie, you need to join my guild.
The king has many petty demons. You are stronger
Okay, so I
than
can
he.
technically join.
Tear
Okay.
them to shreds.
Everyone ran off without me. Oh,
I have no idea how to join.
I just want to murder shit.
Hit escape, go to communications, clan, should be an invite there. And we can't use our frames on surface, right?
Correct, unless you have a intrinsic bonus. Which I do indeed have.
I've got no invite. It's fine.
I don't...
Oh, wait, here it is.
Okay.
Status effects deal double damage. Wow. I just need to stack fire.
I need to make like a red,
Oh, right. Since you're streaming, I feel contractually obligated to introduce you to a thing that I found that I'm sure a lot of people have seen by now, but it's still pretty neat. Periodically, you will find two kids that are out and about by themselves, and they will be like in very secluded places.
Without context, this sounds horrible.
You know, you're kind of right. And they will talk to you about the man in the wall.
Oh no.
Like, I got a video of them singing a song about him, and I was like, oh shit.
They must be his children.
Chillins.
Nah, they just corrupted. It's okay though.
Oh, okay, so I can do the Duviri.
Yeah, but you have to like do the storyline for making a lot of co-op.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make you sit around waiting, so I'll just do that on my own sometime. Probably start another mission while I'm doing that.
It took me 2 hours.
Yeah. My mastery rank 1, I got the quest, and now I need to finish the bounty. And go to, okay, I have to go to Kestis for this quest then.
Irresistible Bombardment is such a good one.
So you just like always on a bounty style thing every time you come in here?
Yes. Though you don't have to do the one that it tells you to do unless you're doing Lone Story. Or unless you're doing the very experience, not Lone Story. If you're doing Lone Story, then... wait. I was so focused on something, I totally messed that up.
Stuck in a tree?
So... the Lone Story, you'll only have the one objective. You cannot do any other objectives. The Devere experience, you'll have all of the objectives.
Pet? I'm gonna pet it. Pet.
Occasionally, you will find.
Who's a good boy?
Occasionally you will find one of those that has like these blue orbs around it. It will attack you. If he starts to fall off a ledge, avoid it at all costs, because there is a bug where it can get you totally locked out of everything.
Wait, these little cute little lion organ things?
Yes.
Why would they attack me? They're cute.
If they have the orb things, they're void corrupted and they'll fight you.
Yeah. They're adorable. I love them.
I didn't realize there were regular humans.
There are also cheetahs.
Is that a fish?
There are fish. If you go to the glowing golden place, you can do what's called a Feed the Maw minigame, which you take control of that orc and worm thing from the War Within, and you go swim through a lake and you try and eat a bunch of fish. Dash double.
Oh wait, the maw was always chasing you
We
during
can open this thing.
the that one when
War
you first hit
Within.
Kiddo.
Yeah.
I didn't know it could go on land.
It can go on land and water. And honestly, after seeing the Aura Worm, I wouldn't be surprised if it can go in the sky. Oh, I kind of screwed myself here by entering the Undercroft when no one else was. So I am now stuck here until someone else decides to come in. Why is my son in not rendering? This upsets me. At least I have this glaive to play wall ball with.
I like how everyone else's drifters actually have their cloaks and shit on, and mine actually it has it off.
Quick and clear.
Mine is just made out of sentient stuff.
The portal's trying to eat me.
Again?
Eat the portal back.
Oh no.
Guide your reflections of light.
I forget what resource I needed from this place, but I'll probably get it anyway.
Oh, we're entering the Undercroft now. We don't have a choice.
Yes,
okay,
that
cool.
is because there was 2 out of 3 people in the area.
2 out of 4.
Wait, why is it having random people join the squad?
Oh, top left corner is like a matchmaking thing. You had yours is just on default at. Why
How do I shut that
remember
off?
this rock being
Leave
here.
the mission, and then when you're on the star map, top left corner, it looks like a little planet next to your name. Mouse over it, you can change it.
What objective do we get?
Hold on, wait, what?
Survival.
But the environment itself
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
When you're on the star map, top left corner. Or when you're on your ship.
Where the fuck? Okay, where the fuck's the star map? It's down to fast travel? Why is it not letting me? I'm currently in Kestis, I was about to walk out on the plains and then random people joined the squad.
Hit escape.
I am at escape.
And, mouse over yourself. Your name. Should be the squad.
Okay, I see it. Nope, what? Nope. My camera's now locked. What the fuck is this? No, it's forcing me into shit. Goddamn, I gotta leave this. I gotta leave the call so I can fucking see my screen.
What are the ghosts?
Ghosts? Like the Thrax ghosts?
It's like ghosts like just hanging off the map and shooting.
That's probably a Thrax ghost.
Yeah, it didn't let me leave the squad because they started running off and doing shit and wouldn't let me fucking do anything. Whatever, I don't know what the fuck's happening, fuck it.
Let me do the explosion.
Okay, that explains a lot. It doesn't actually give you an option on the first thing. It just shoves you into a squad and forces you, and it doesn't give you the option to leave it. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck you can't leave out the door anymore.
Gave her down.
So I didn't even get to go out in the field. It just completed the quest on me. So I got nothing out of it. Like fucking confusion.
Prepare to receive life support.
Oh right, I brought my carpet bomber Angstrom. Extra funny.
Probably would have been tedious anyway. And Warframe is a grind for the game, so it really wouldn't matter much.
It's really not.
It really feels like it is.
I mean,
Warframe is a grindy game.
No, it's really not. Andrew, you don't even really play the game. I mean, to be perfectly honest, neither of y'all do, but...
Use it only as you must.
So, you can have a frame that forces all enemies to drop an extra roll at their loot table. You can have a companion that gives you forced double all pickups. And you can go on missions that increase your odds of getting drop rates, and it can give you increased drop amounts. You just have to play longer. That's literally it. You have to find a mission that you can sit down and spend like at least a half hour in without leaving, and you'll just be stacked. Yeah.
I'm glad to
Oh, I forgot I can roll with this. I haven't used this augment enough. I need to use it more. Yeah. I usually just use the normal turret mode and just stack on more stats.
My chroma has been barfing toxic fumes at these guys for the past 3 minutes.
Do it more.
Non-stop.
You just keep finding energy orbs, huh?
Yeah. I just haven't bothered to stop. Why would I? It's not doing any damage, but none of my weapons do damage either.
Poison breath does percentile.
Tesla coil, go!
We got like 10 seconds left, that's not bad.
So, if you use your 2, you throw out the little roller ball, or, sorry, Zoe, if you use your 2, you throw out the little roller ball, and if you use 2 again, it'll explode and pull everyone into it. Oh?
Sorrow had made
We
Lucinia
alerted,
compassionate.
the
She
man
could
in the
not
wall.
give pain.
Did you hear the whistling?
No.
I don't know where his spot is, though.
What do you mean we alerted the man in the wall?
The whistling
the
thing.
other side reaches out to you through the king's mirror, defying the Dax.
Is that what Lucina's talking about right now?
Answer their need.
No. Well, wasn't exactly what she was getting at, but it is. She is kind of referring to the man in the wall, so I guess that's not exactly wrong. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. I got unbugged.
Don't get bugged.
Bug fun though.
I'll do one more spiral loop after this completes.
Well, we're probably gonna be in this one for a little.
We're already on stage.
The longer we stay, the funnier and easier it gets.
Well, that is true, because real life shenanigans makes the rap code.
Who's Shadow?
You don't have to, don't forget.
How
Zoe.
dare you? I want to play.
Zoe, you have Shadow. Look
We
for
find
the
a
purple.
glowing thing on the ground.
Okay, is there a way to get over the river without
Alright.
having it black out every time?
No, now you have to have the Shadow go to the chest. And now you can open the chest.
I still have the funny one.
As if with a
Yeah, I don't
gift,
have the 10% speed
Lucinia
either.
could see disaster
Actually, I might just make this
looming,
the only loop I do tonight.
but
I'll just
she
stream
could
again tomorrow.
not turn
What's that yellow
aside.
thing?
Drax has had many secrets buried over
Chest
the
defeated
years.
Guardian.
Evidence of his
What is
cruelty.
chest?
Fragments
Locator.
of ruined
Find it.
lives. Bring those secrets to light again.
Locator sent me to the wrong spot. So it must be underground. Where's the cave entrance? Oh, there you go.
Haha, I got it.
Alright. Oh, you got the. Okay.
Still not as fast as
It's 10% speed per decree, so more decree, more speed.
no entrance is under the map.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't the right chest. I see.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
I was about to just start going under the map and see if I can find my way up.
Oh, I was wondering what you were doing. You were looking for the
Yup.
Here you go. Hey, speed. Let's go.
Wait, was that not the correct chest?
It's got the marker on it.
No.
Oh.
They can be pretty close to each other.
It won't. Wait.
Oh, here's a
Oh, the game bugged
collectible.
out.
The game's bugged. Game's fucked.
Great.
We opened the correct chest,
Yep.
but it's not happy with us.
On my end, it's still closed.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
got
you
it,
can't open it again.
I see. Well, that is unfortunate that we can't complete the main quest, but we can still just go and free loot shit around the area.
You can still go around and do the funny.
And it'll save your rewards each time that you complete one of the objectives, so... Like, even the stuff that we don't have to do. So that's gonna be an animal with the orbs on it.
Yeah, I'm assuming we have to destroy the orbs.
Yes.
That animal seems to have...
Congratulations, Cassie, you're an Elder God.
Again?
Yeah.
Wait, how am I an Elder God?
I promoted you in the clan.
Oh, okay. Nice. So I get to have Raiden consult me. Can I make Raiden busty?
No.
Damn it! I want. If I'm gonna be constantly consulted, I wanted something to look at. I'll have to just suffice for his voice then. I love the fact that the fastest way I can move is just constantly rolling.
Yeah,
for now.
You should try crouch jumping. That's called bullet jumping.
I've been. That's how I
No?
usually move. It's just I just crouch jump the entire way.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually ran a step in this game.
If you crouch jump and then hold right click to do an in glide, and then you tap shift so that you do a roll while holding right click, you'll have peak momentum for most frames.
I think I managed to figure most of that out. And hold on, let me see. I don't know. Either way, I was able to cross pretty quickly. Actually, I spent most of my time getting lost, as usual in video games.
Well,
I think Zoe's had a few times guide me through spots that I should know already.
Speed.
I'm not kidding. When I was younger, I got lost on the Normandy.
Comey, what is
Oh. Comey is the weird Warframe version of Reversey. Zoe, I'm fast. Help.
maximum overspeed.
I will only get faster the longer we stay. It's wonderful. Truly.
Yeah, but there's nothing to do.
Did your own crash?
There's lots of things to do. It's just we can't do the main quest, which is really dumb. Which, funny thing about that, if we were to have the host leave the game, then it would kick everyone out and it would probably fix it. The question is, would we be able to get you back in?
I don't think so.
It depends on if it moves us into a public session and someone joins like instantaneously or not.
They probably would. Come on, drone, little buddy.
More intrinsics. More. I'm so fast.
I already failed the bonus objective.
Bonus objective? You already doing bounties?
It's the only thing I could figure out.
Or were you doing like a sabotage?
Fucking. Either way, Why the fuck is it in the air? Get the fuck down here, you motherfucker. I was just doing a bounty.
Oh no.
Just with a
Oh.
valuable one. Problem is, I didn't
What has
realize it was a
happened?
fucking
Something
escort
has
mission.
broke.
I left.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
You
my
wanna
drone's
try
about to
to
die.
see if it.
Can't hit shit.
Oh, it actually kicks us all the way out.
I can't.
Oh.
That's new.
Well, I failed that bounty anyways.
You get all rewards from your last ending decree, so.
Yeah.
Are we gonna head back in?
I'm gonna end stream here. I might stream tomorrow though.
Sorry.
It's fucking
Motherfucker.
almost 6 a.m.
Oh.
Unread inbox messages.
Bit late.
Say.
Yeah. Fine. I don't have work.
There. Alright, well, we're getting off Warframe. I'm go back on Satisfactory. Maybe. Hopefully. If it's not, if I can get it to work.
Curious.
Hi, what do you want?
Again?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on. You guys have fun.
Oi.
Goodbye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Come here.
I got my free Prime cosmetics. Yay.
And I add mods, don't I? Fuck.
Cass, go pick out your mods that you want me to go look for.
I accidentally unplugged.
Oh, by the way, Zoe, I can barely hear you.
Go pick out your mods that you want me to go see if I can find SFO submods for.
I was already looking at SFO submods. I think I already got the 4. Just give me a second. I got back out of the game to look at that shit.
Well, I'm gonna end stream as soon as I go look through some stuff real quick.
All alone again.
No one said you had to leave, Noir.
I know. I'm gonna keep playing Warframe because I got a few more weapons to try out.
Tenno, your codex has been
And some more
updated with a new
intrinsics
quest.
to get.
Oh
Though
yeah,
I
my
do really
favorite
need
thing
a
that I have ever
relic
bought
farm.
with Plat is my little Roomba.
Yeah, Roomba gang.
I don't
I
know how
have-
much a Roomba costs for Plat.
Not a lot, but
Oh wait, the gifts of the Lotus are expiring, or the current 2 that are on rotation expired a day and 12 hours. So make sure
What
you
are the
do
current
it.
ones?
Rhino deck skin and the deck stalker swords.
I see.
Get you, if nothing else, get you your free inventory slot.
Oh, bye bye, Dumbo.
oh, I have a turn
Okay.
18 Plat. I could buy something. I could buy another fucking Roomba.
If I had someone to buy the things that I want to sell at a reasonable price, then I would have probably an extra 3,000 plat.
Listen, if I could
Unfortunately,
sell,
I don't watch the marketplace.
if I could sell half of what I got, even an exorbitant amount of Plat, I'd probably have 5,000. If that's an exorbitant amount per item. At regular things, I could probably get like 1,000. Just because of how many fucking relics I have.
Yes.
And you have more than me, Demi.
Yes. Though oh god, it's this game. Oh, fuck.
Roombas are 100
No.
Plat.
God damn. That's expensive.
I'm gonna buy another Roomba.
I hate this fucking. Why did it have to be
Fair
the
enough.
mission for Nidus? I hate this fucking mission.
Noir, this Roomba's based off your fucking color scheme.
Yes.
Domestic
I own
chat.
it. Fucking hate this mission.
I'm gonna buy a bad boy just because red is my theme.
Different color.
That too. Go, little Roomba. Go and be free.
Be free, my master.
Oh no, I've trapped him in here.
What happened? Ah.
I trapped my Roomba.
They'll get out eventually.
No, because I'm on the planet, so he can't get out. My Zoni drone can get out.
You gonna be ending stream?
Yeah, I just want to look at my Roombas because they're adorable.
Ah, that's a good reason. By the way, does SFO have a mod edit the AI cheating with auto resolve?
You're gonna have to send me the mod because I don't know.
It's the I'm asking if SFO does.
There's a lot of mods that don't even need submods to work.
I'm not looking at some. I'm asking if SFO does that because otherwise I won't need to ask about that mod.
I'm not sure.
Because I know some of the stuff SFO will do, but I don't know what SFO does. Because there's like a few quality of life stuff like rebalancing the auto resolve and mass reversions and shit. Because I want my big monsters to be big.
Tenno, good see you.
This person has the Helminth Charger, and they just named it anime.
Alright, Club Patrons, gonna end stream here, but I'll see you tomorrow. Before I go, let's do some fucking raid. No one that I actually want to raid for my own followers, so let's take a look at who's playing Warframe. I always like to raid whoever is playing the same game as me.
Hey yo, that me.
You're not streaming though.
True.
Sadly.
Unfortunately, my internet will not allow it.
Yes, I want to continue to external site. I'm looking up the changes in SFO because I think half the mods I would suggest are already covered by it. I do not know the Muffin Man, by the way.
Good.
Tomb Kings. Don't tell me they changed the music of the Tomb Kings. Oh no, the page is just taking forever to load. Okay. Fuck, that's a goddamn document.
Alright, we're gonna raid this person.
New lore, final battles.
Alright, Club Patrons. I'm not gonna follow you, so just go over there and just send cheerses and such, because I am drinking. All the Zoe cheers and Zoe peace.
Your peace. Okay, so the Tomb Kings are good. I'm just glad I glanced over a few things they have, so that's good so far.
And Club Patrons, see you tomorrow. Bye!
Whoopee!